Hello everyone and welcome back to the MCR. I am Thirsty, your host for today. You got Mac over here, you got TJ over here, and we are going to give out those $50 gift cards here very shortly. But like, share, subscribe, let's get all that out of the way. I'm going to discuss something that's actually close to my heart, but it's actually very, very laughable. For those of you that know me, I'm a very prominent in the Second A movement, Second A proponent, I guess you'd say. But there was a video that I seen earlier today, is posted on Colion Noir's YouTube videos, a little short, about maybe a minute long. But he had found a news article where the upper echelon of Chicago now wants you to, because it's a zero gun tolerant city, they want you to blow a whistle in case of a crime. And they want you to pursue the crime and blow a whistle. My question is, if somebody has a freaking gun, what the hell is that whistle going to do for you?
It's going to get you killed.
Because it's obvious that criminals don't give two shits about, law. So you really think they'd be like, oh, he's blowing a whistle. Might as well just put my gun down and walk away.
Yeah, especially you said this was Chicago, right?
Yes.
Chicago, where they had, I think it was 495 murders last year.
Something like that. I know there was an uprise from.
And when the police go to these communities and they try to investigate, they get nothing because snitches and ditches and all of that nonsense. And like you pointed out in the previous video, where I brought that up, TJ, that you said. Well, there are repercussions, and there's no one that can protect these people. So It's kind of a vicious cycle. The criminals keep. So what are you doing when you blow that whistle? You're saying, I'm a snitch. I'm a snitch.
Yeah, you're throwing yourself up a red flag. Yeah. A target on your back. Hey, look at me. I'm going to die.
You're just saying, hey, over here. I'm a witness.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but last year at the height of Antifa and BLM, when it was out of control, and I think it was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I think it was Wisconsin, where the police chief kind of said, when you go out, expect to be robbed. And remember that?
Really?
Okay, yeah, they were saying, expect to be robbed. And as you're talking about blowing the whistle, and I'm thinking, well, a guy pulls a gun on you and you start blowing a whistle.
You ain't gonna be blowing that whistle for very much longer.
No, you're not. And blowing a whistle, blowing a whistle. You talk about just living in la la land.
There's the old the whistleblower, and usually what happens to whistleblowers? Generally not good things.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
well, for every zig, there's a zag, and while these people are supposed to be hands-off, that's never works.
And they may be saying, if you're witnessing it, blow the whistle. Well, that demands that you be in some close proximity, to witness the event. And if you're in close enough proximity, then you are close enough to be engaged and terminated.
Yeah, I don't want to be blowing a whistle.
I don't get this.
I don't want to be blowing a whistle when someone's pointing a cordless hole puncher at me.
But I don't understand what it's supposed to accomplish. When you blow the whistle, what happens? That stops this crime somehow?
This isn't 1900 Brooklyn when police ran around with nightclubs and blowing whistles.
And we've heard this saying for decades now: symbolism over substance.
Oh, it's perfectly put.
Symbolism over substance. I'm blowing my whistle because I care that much, or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's got to do with the pandemic of virtue signaling.
Well, it's like one of your favorite words. When are these elected politicians of Chicago going to take accountability?
Did they say what kind of whistle? Did they say it needed to be a referee's whistle? What if it's a dog's whistle? Only dogs will hear it. You have plastic whistles.
Maybe McGriff.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what they should have suggested is one of those foghorns that you can buy. A lot of voters, now, if they said that,
it's still what would it accomplish, though?
Well, but you
might distract the criminal, and bail out.
My point being, that's taking it up a notch. Is what I'm.
They're
what I'm
killing
getting at.
people for fun there.
Yeah.
I prefer the method of the Polk County Sheriff down in Florida. I prefer his method, where he was doing a press conference on a guy that somebody had broken into his house. Obviously, Florida being a stand your ground castle state, he shot the intruder dead, and the sheriff even said he did everything right. He had a gun, he knew how to use it, and he shot him a lot.
I mean, I'm thinking in all sorts of directions on this one. When you think of someone blowing a whistle, you think of a traffic cop in a safety vest.
Yeah.
So if you're going to blow the whistle,
How do I know it's not a?
do you need to be accessorized with perhaps a safety vest so that you can be properly identified?
The recess teachers at a school.
What a
Ring a bell.
what
Used to do
a
at our school.
what a ridiculous.
Well, these are their
suggest.
solutions. These are leftist solutions to real problems.
Well, you know what draws a lot more attention?
What's that?
A gunshot. that will get somebody's attention real quick.
Well, here I only have one problem with that Polk County Sheriff saying that, and I know where he's coming from, and I don't disagree. But you really need to say, hey, but when you do that, understand there are going to be consequences for having done that.
Oh, absolutely. You will go to jail. You will lose your firearm for whatever time until you're found not
And you know
guilty.
what? If you get a bunch of yahoos that are wearing around, driving in their car with their mask on and a spacesuit, they might be on your jury.
Yeah.
And if there are enough of them, you might go to jail.
But
All right.
that's all I got. Yeah, I don't want to make this a
Keep your whistles dry, I guess.
Yeah, keep your whistle dry.
Get a coach's whistle. They are extremely loud.
Or wet your whistle.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, go ahead, please give us your comments down below. Let us know what you think. But thanks for stopping into the MCR once again. Thirsty, Mac, TJ, and always, please be safe. Watch your six, and don't tread on me.
And whistle Dixie.